Is it time to buy or sell Root stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Root. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 8th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 8th of September 2025, our system has ranked Root as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.54. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We will continue monitoring this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. If the price breaks above the upper trend line at $102.08, it will initially indicate a slower rate of decline and may signal the beginning of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 38.26% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 54.33% to negative 37.44%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 62.1%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 43.3% to 247.39% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $144.36 and $340.96. Our latest daily update for Root includes the headline "Strong Day for Root Incorporated Stock Price" on Monday, rising 8.74% to $100.74. The Root Incorporated stock price gained 8.74% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 8th of September, 2025, rising from $92.64 to $100.74. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 9.12%, with a low of $93 and a high of $101.48. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 10.69% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, resulting in 332,000 more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 715,000 shares were bought and sold for approximately $72,002,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $181.14, while the lowest price was $34.04. Currently, the price is 44.39% or $80.40 below the 52-week high, and 81.02%, or $429.90, below the all-time high on October 28, 2020, when the price reached $530.64. Root has returned to profitability, and the market is taking notice. In the second quarter of 2025, the company reported generally accepted accounting principles net income of $22 million, marking a significant turnaround from a loss reported the previous year. However, shares have dropped approximately 33% over the past 3 months. The headlines are divided. Some analysts see Root as undervalued due to its founder-led management, alignment with insiders, and its position in the embedded insurance market, a sector expected to capture a substantial portion of auto premiums by the year 2030. Others, however, caution that growth is becoming costly, as operating and warrant-related expenses put pressure on near-term earnings per share. Management's proactive engagement with investors and the stability of policies in force, along with strong dealer partnerships, highlight the company's commercial momentum. In the short term, expect some volatility. The recent decline in share prices reflects worries about margin compression and the visibility of earnings, suggesting that further declines could occur if expense trends continue. In the long run, Root's technology-driven underwriting, distribution relationships, and alignment with insiders may facilitate premium growth and a reassessment of its valuation if the company can convert policy growth into sustained improvements in margins. Conversely, any missteps in execution or margin management could limit potential gains. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 18th of August, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Root a neutral grade with a hold action. On Sunday, the 2nd of March, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo rated Root with a buy grade and a hold action. On Sunday, the 2nd of March, 2025, it was also reported that Scotiabank gave Root a sector perform grade along with a hold action. On Friday, the 22nd of November, 2024, JMP Securities reported a perform grade for Root, resulting in a downgrade action. On Friday, the 16th of August, 2024, it was reported that Keefe, Bruyette & Woods assigned Root an outperform grade while issuing a hold action. Analysts have assigned Root stock an overall neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio similarly as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts recommend the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Root. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025, and so far it has risen approximately 16.11%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is seen as a positive technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact the near-term development. Root Inc.'s stock carries a buy signal from the short-term moving average. Nonetheless, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this results in a general sell signal for the stock, presenting a more pessimistic outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $101.58. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $92.38. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will trigger an additional sell signal, further reinforcing the overall negative outlook. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal, 13 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, 25 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 54 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, 4 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal, 55 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 43 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Root. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $90.23 and $88.39. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Root Inc. finds support just below today's level at $90.23. If this breaks, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $88.39 and $88.26. This stock is usually traded at a good volume, and with minor daily changes, the risk is considered to be low. During the last day, the stock moved $8.48, which is a change of 9.12% between its high and low. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 5.74%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Root, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could signal a low expectation for the future of the company, or that the stock is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on October 29, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 19 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Root. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Root is at $122.33. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a strategic point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Root encounters its first support level at $90.23. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Root from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 2nd of September, 2025, Tim Alexander E. executed an insider sell of 406 shares of Class A common stock. On the same date, Tim Alexander E. also conducted an insider sell of 6,711 shares of Class A common stock. Again, on the 2nd of September, 2025, Tim Alexander E. performed an insider sell of 2,722 shares of Class A common stock. On that same day, Tim Alexander E. executed another insider sell of 1,022 shares of Class A common stock. On the 2nd of September, 2025, Bonakdarpour Matiyar carried out an insider sell of 5,750 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 22.284. Overall, insiders purchased 4,407,319 shares and sold 6,957,662 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $97.11, which represents a decrease of 3.6%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, contributing to a lower risk profile. Additionally, we have identified a buy signal originating from a pivot bottom detected 12 days ago. Is Root stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the stock being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the stock to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation, moving from a sell recommendation to a buy candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 9th of September, we expect Root to open lower by $2.33. Starting trading at $98.41. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at StockInvest.